This is this is your girl Tanisha. Sorry I haven't been here in a while. I was just taking care, about my mental health. But even though I'm doing a little bit better than I did last week. This is why I haven't been coming on because I've been stressed out. I really had a bad week, so I have to set control. I have to set my mind control set. I have to rewire. So I have to take a social media break. Social media break is very important for your mental health because it could eat it. I mean, it could drain you. Sorry about my because I'm not all the way there yet. So I want to give you my positive energy as well. Welcome back to my channel. Today I just really want to talk about mental health, my mental health. So yeah, I've been dealing with a lot, and through my teenage years as well, and my solutions is to y'all. Seek therapy that people look like you because they can understand your pain. They can understand how you feel. It's hard. People of color. In the Black community. We have less resources. With mental health, right? And the person who don't look like you, they don't understand your health. I mean, they don't understand your mental health. They don't understand what you went through. They don't understand about your childhood trauma. They don't understand that you about to commit, the S word. It's very hard that people really don't look like you can't sympathize of how you feel, right? It just is really hard. And sometimes back in the day, I felt embarrassed to talk about my mental health because people was making fun of me. They was making fun of my mental disability. It just and in the Black community, you are to talk. Don't say nothing. What goes on this house stays in this house. It's none of your business. Ain't none of nobody's business. It's okay to say, you know what, I'm not okay. Let me go see help. Let me clear my mind. Cause if it don't, it will take a toll over your body, your mind, and your spirit. Cause the devil always busy. So you have to have that mindset. You know what? I could really do this. I could really need to see mental health. I need to Google out. I need to research. Well, I'm gonna play a clip about mental health. In the black in the Black community. So I let me share my screen. I need to share my screen. I just had to take care of my mental health. Let me do share screen. Hmm.
Its meta world pieces plays off the court that's making headlines. To work with young aspiring athletes and his communities, but his involvement in various organizations as an advocate for mental health resources, as someone who secretly battled depression before speaking out about his struggles. Those struggles are real for those in the Black community during this pandemic, with an unprecedented number of people experiencing
Hold on, let
anxiety
me.
and depression due to self-isolation, job loss, deaths, or family members from coronavirus.
It's important that we actually provide resources for people that need it, that don't really have the means, to seek help.
Did you find a way? You were able to do it.
Let me play
Absolutely.
this back again. I don't know if y'all guys saw it.
Still, mental health is the biggest hurdle.
Still, I'm up to this. I'll get the hang of it, y'all. I've been, really stressed out. And it's okay, that you say that you're not okay. It's okay to say that.
5 years after retirement from an illustrious professional basketball career filled with highs
I want to thank everybody in my hood.
and lows, medical pieces played off the court, making headlines.
Shit.
Not just his work with young, aspiring athletes and his charitable donations to underserved communities, but his involvement in various organizations as an advocate for mental health awareness.
I'm still new to it. Just,
and
my mind's
so
so
he secretly
mobile.
battled
That's
depression
just too real.
before speaking out about his struggles. Those struggles are all too real for those who aren't in the spotlight, especially in the Black community during this pandemic, with an unprecedented number of people experiencing anxiety and depression
Can y'all see the video?
due to self-isolation, job loss, and the death of friends or family members from coronavirus.
Why it's not working? I don't know why it's not letting me do it, but y'all guys can hear the audio. I will share my screen.
We actually provide resources for people that need it.
Hold on.
That don't really have the means,
Hold
to
on,
seek
y'all.
help.
Been really messing up.
You found a way out. You were able to do it. You battled those demons, and it's brought you
That's
to a different
crazy.
place in life.
I don't know why my computer is. Oh, here we go.
Today.
Still, mental health experts say taking that first step towards therapy
Hold
is
on,
the
let me
biggest
pause
hurdle.
this.
Also, the stigma associated with seeking help.
Hold on, y'all. I need to fix my. Why is it? Oh my God. Yeah, I want to rewind that back because this video is so important. I don't have no copyrights to this, so I don't want this channel get flagged. Okay. All right. Now, okay. Yeah, let's play the video. This is very important.
Five years after
Sorry about that.
illustrious professional basketball career filled with highs
I want to thank everybody in my hood.
and lows, it's met a world peace off the court that's making headlines. Not just his work with young, aspiring athletes and his charitable donations to underserved communities, involvement in various organizations as an advocate for mental health awareness and resources, who secretly battled depression before speaking out about his struggles. Struggles too real for those who aren't in the spotlight, especially in the Black community during this pandemic, with an unprecedented number of people experiencing anxiety and depression due to self-isolation, job loss, and the death of friends or family members from coronavirus.
It's important that we actually provide resources for people that need it, that don't really have the means, to seek help or to
Did
get
you
help.
find a way out? Did you find a way out? You were able to
Absolutely.
do it. You battled those demons, and it's brought you to a different place in life today.
Still, mental health experts say taking that first step towards therapy is the biggest hurdle.
It
Also,
is.
the stigma associated with seeking help. As one of Hollywood's biggest entertainers,
I don't know if I
Wayne
an angry rock star. We're bringing the modern on king to you.
mental health battles. He'll tell you himself.
All I can do is speak from even the neighborhood that I grew up in Orlando, Florida, and speak that therapy, self-help has never been a thing that we've turned in this pandemic when people are losing jobs, when we've been forced to isolate and stay in homes. It doesn't surprise me because those numbers have been there. Our entire culture is built on saying like suck it up. Don't cry like the girl. Man up. If we can get rid of those negative schools of thought where mental health are concerned, actually be able to take control of their feelings.
Renowned psychologist Dr. Jeff Gardere says African American children are also suffering, citing increased rates of suicide among kids and teens during this crisis.
I think it's also important in the schools that we normalize getting mental health counseling from a very early age, and that's part of being well. It's part of wellness, and we should have that in our utility belts.
Dr. Jeff said public figures using their voices on this issue have encouraged others to get help.
Well, we need a lot of role models, and we're starting to see a lot of that with many of our media figures who talk about the importance of mental health. We've seen it with Simone Biles. We've seen it with, some of our other Black athletes who have said, hey, this is really important. I've got to take care of myself. I've got to take care of my mind. I've got to take care of my emotional condition. If I can do it, you can do it.
The argument is someone says, okay, I want to get help. Well, I can't afford a therapist. Go online. There are so many places now to reach out that are free. And even if you can't get what you're thinking of, professional help, you know what to me is just as good as professional help is lean on somebody close to you. Find someone that you could pour your heart out to, that you could even drop a word to.
It is very important to not keep things in a bottle and just kind of be vulnerable, because sometimes you don't even know what you're going through. A lot of us probably have been traumatized by many different.
Known as one of the league's fiercest former defenders, Metta World Peace is hoping to reach greater heights in a different arena by using his new elevated platform to push others to improve their lives.
That's good. Okay. You said that was really, really deep. We just don't have the proper resources, in our own communities, because we get treated like, we as people of color, we get treated like trash. What goes on this house stays in this house. You were once taught. My mother, she used to be so embarrassed to tell people about my mental disability, my mild mental disability, my mild mentally challenged, because people used to make fun of me, because due to my surgery. Yeah, because I'm gonna be very transparent to this channel. So yeah, I have to keep it 100. And I used to be so embarrassed, that I was diagnosed with my mentally challenged. I don't like to say the R word because it's very assaulting to me. I've been through a lot when I was a child. Now I'm very ambitious. I'm a warrior. I'm stronger and I'm a survivor. God, you don't know how God has been so good to me. He's been good to us all. And don't you ever forget that God's amazing God. Cause everybody used to tell me, you're not gonna be able to work with regular kids. You're not gonna be able to drive. You ain't gonna be able to do this. You ain't gonna be able to do that due to my mild mental challenge. Due to my mild mental challenges, I was born, like regular. Ever since I had this surgery when I was a child, you see how they skin grabbed my arm, and that pretty much messed up my mental illness. I have to keep it real with I have to keep it real on this channel, you know what I mean? Yeah, due to this, they skin graft my arm because I had hair bumps, hair growth. That's why they did that, cut so much off, and they did their skin graft, all of this in here. That's why I have a stuttering problem with people who have disability, my mental disability, severe mental disability. You're not alone. You are not alone. You can do this. You are a survivor. You are very strong. Don't you forever forget that. Don't let nobody dictate you or what you can do or what you cannot do. Only you could stop you, and that's the truth of the matter. That did they take it, it really took a toll on my mild mental disability. See that? And my mother, she was gonna sue the hospital because this doctor, he skipped town. And I used to feel so embarrassed, you know, wearing wearing white beaters. I used to be so embarrassed because people will say the craziest things to me. You have gotten bitten by a shark. Oh, you contagious. You this and you that. That really messed up my mental capacity. That really messed up my mental health. And when I did, I found a therapist that really looked like me I mean, and understand my pain. She gets it, but she's no longer working there at the therapist. I do see therapy. I've been through a lot. So and I'm a survivor. I'm a keep it going. I'm keep it going. Just I'm just going to stay positive, stay motivated. You're not alone. People with people with mental disability, you're not alone. You could build your platform, start building on platform on YouTube, start building your own platform, talk about how what you went through. People need to hear that. People really need to hear your story of what you went through in life. That could change a person's life. That could brighten somebody's day. You're not alone in this. And that's the truth of the matter about my mental health. People it used to be so funny. Yeah, people used to make fun of me. People used to throw, these two girls in high school, they threw mayonnaise on me. They was like, oh, she's, a little, I don't want to say the S word. And they did. I used to cry home to my mother. I did. I used to cry home to my mother. I didn't want to go to school. I just didn't want to do nothing because it did took a toll on my mental health. And I went days without eating. And so my mom, she was like, girl, if you don't get up, what helped me push through is God and my mother. Lord, I just thank you. I have a strong support system around me. Lord, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. But anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here because I got very important. Yeah, I just have some very important things to do. I'm gonna be talking more about this topic on my channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna hit up with very good, important content. I just have to get my mind right. I just have to come in and say what I have to say. Just subscribe to this, hit that subscribe button. This is your girl Tanisha. Peace. I love y'all.